Do you expect to see something big and bold from this Chancellor, or is he too constrained politically and also fiscally?
Well, I can't think of a budget that's more difficult for a Chancellor to deliver than this one. It's extremely difficult for him. You've got the uncertainty of Brexit. You've got the problem that the overhang of debt from the financial crisis is still with us, even though Conservative MPs are getting very impatient, demanding this, demanding that, demanding more money be spent. Frankly, I think the Chancellor has been treated appallingly by colleagues and by Conservative MPs, demanding this, demanding that. The most important thing to remember is the next election is almost certainly 4 or 5 years away. This is not the time to panic. This is not the time to start fighting the next election. And we still have, from the financial crisis, an overhang of debt. We're not yet, as far as we know, we will hear today, at the point where debt in relation to GDP is actually beginning to decline. Perhaps it will decline this year, perhaps it will next year, but this is not something you can just forget about. It's all very well for Conservative MPs to say they're bored of austerity. We're not watching some comedy entertainment on television. We're dealing with the finances of this country, and I have every sympathy with the Chancellor, who I think has been treated very badly.
So you say that this is not a budget to be on an election footing. We're years away from an election, but many Conservatives are concerned about what they saw in June, about the way that particularly those in middle-income brackets and middle-age groups drifted away from the party towards other options. And that is something that he's seen to be addressing, for example, on the housing front.
Well, I think housing is the most important social problem facing the government, and I think it is right to announce some measures about that. All I'm saying is that I think they've got to be within the overall framework of a responsible budget that will seek to reduce the deficit and seek to reduce indebtedness. I mean, everybody on the Clapham bus knows you can't spend money you haven't got, and Conservative MPs have got to remember that as well. But yes, we've got a desperate problem of not enough houses being built. I hope that the measures that will be announced today will not be too much on the demand side, because I think we've had too much of that in the past. What we need are measures to increase the supply of housing.